Hello, Tauruses. Welcome to your October through December 2022 reading. I'm going to do some overarching energies. I've got 4 stands here because we're going to do October, November, December. Last row is going to be extra messages for you. I am putting timestamps below if you want to skip ahead to start the video or if you want to refer back in the future. This is for all Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And please feel free to check other areas of your chart if you need further clarification. So I'm just starting by pulling these overarching energies. And then I'm going to put 3 tarot cards in front of each, and then we'll go through the months as we go. So for October, you have Time to Go. For November, that's card number 45. For November, you have card number 33, Blossoming. For December, you have Taking Risks. And for your extra messages, you have Work Through Your Feelings. So, Tauruses, let's get started with this for the month of October. So with that Time to Go card, it may be time for you to end something. You may have come to this video wondering, what you should do next. Go ahead. You could see in this card, even though it's time to go, that person is not sad about it. There's sparkles right behind. There's a new doorway here. So that Time to Go card is indicating in October that there could be something better for you, a new opportunity, something different. And you have the 10 of Cups, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is really about having a lot of emotional fulfillment. There's a happy home card. It is about feeling stable emotionally. It's about getting all the things you want. So it can refer to your job or money. And then you have the Queen of Swords, Tauruses. This is about being very, very clear. That is the sword of truth. So with that Time to Go card, you may have to face some truths. You may be getting clarity of your mind and you're understanding where you need to go to follow your rainbow. And then, holy cow, okay, great, 9 of Cups, Tauruses. This is complete emotional fulfillment. So you have the 9 and the 10 of Cups. Whatever you're leaving behind, whatever you're getting clear about in October, Tauruses, is going to bring you tons of fulfillment. A lot of good feelings going on here in October for you. Just remember that you may need to make some decisions with that Queen of Swords. You may have to let some things go. You may have to discover some truths. But notice that the Queen doesn't have any clouds around her head. They're all nice and low, and that's because she's seeing things clearly, and that sword of truth is cutting away the things that aren't working, the things that aren't serving, and she's very clear-minded about what she wants. So you may very well make a decision in October to leave your job, to move, change partners, who knows, but whatever it is, because it's a general reading, Tauruses, you have to take how it resonates with you. It's certainly going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. So if you have been in some turmoil in October, I would say that that's going to get clarified. Then you have this beautiful Blossoming card in November, and this is the things that you want coming to fruition. This is the things that you've been working towards happening. Card number 33, beautiful master number. You have the 5 of Cups as your first tarot card clarifier. The 5 of Cups is a readjustment, and with that Time to Go in October, I'm not surprised to see it. These are 3 spilled cups. If he turns around, he can see there's 2 filled cups, a bridge, and a castle. So this is really about deciding to readjust your focus. Forget about the things that aren't working. Forget about the things that haven't worked in the past. Focus on the good things that you have. Be grateful for what you have and move forward so that you can get to that castle. Now you have the King of Wands. So you have the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is long-term success. It's a lot of excitement. It can absolutely relate to either your career, money, or ideas. creativity, but it's definitely pursuing something with your heart, something that's exciting to you, and it's having long-term success in that area. So whatever it is that you're leaving behind, it may have caused a little bit of upset, but you're ready to readjust, move forward, and grow in this new energy. And then you have the Eight of Wands. I will say the Eight of Wands are related to the in the tarot as the arrows of love. It's also a lot of quick communication, can relate to online. It could relate to you starting a YouTube channel or something in social media. But really, the Eight of Wands says that things are going to move ahead. You're going to make that decision with the Five of Cups to readjust what's going on, to focus on what you need to get that long-term success, to follow the things that excite you. And in doing so, you've got that blossoming card of having a lot of success in doing it. So let's see. So for December, you have this taking risks card. So you might be taking a risk, right? You might be moving somewhere you've never been. You might be taking a job that you are excited about, but you're not 100% sure that you should do it, but you just feel compelled to do it. You have the Hanged Man and the Two of Swords and the King of Swords. Interesting. So I'm going to start with the Hanged Man and the Two of Swords. The Hanged Man is someone who takes some time before they do things. It could relate to the fact that you're taking some risks and making some decisions, but they're things you've wanted to do for a while. The Hanged Man can relate to things that you've been thinking about for a long time, but haven't acted on. And that Two of Swords is action card. She has to make a decision. And like the Five of Cups, if she took off her blindfold, she'd see that there's new land behind her, new opportunities. So this is about seeing things as they are, taking off your blindfold, and pushing forward. Interestingly, in October, you have the Queen of Swords who does see things clearly. So in December, you may be thinking, did I make the right choice? Did I do the right thing? Or you may be faced with another crossroads and you might be taking a risk in December, but I believe that it's going to pay off because you have this King of Swords here. And you do have a King and Queen of Swords, regardless of the gender you're attracted to, can relate to you meeting someone, a soulmate, someone who's highly compatible with you. And the King of Swords can relate to a judge or a lawyer. You may be signing contracts with that taking risk cards. There may be, you might be purchasing something, a big purchase. You may need to consult a lawyer in December, but ultimately, I think that you're going to be happy about what's going on here, that there is going to be a shift and a change for October, November, and December, that things are going to move. You're going to make decisions with your heart that you feel really good about, but you're also going to be clear in your mind about what you want, and you're going to be excited about the changes that are coming in for October, November, and December. So this extra message here for you, it says work through your feelings. And that Two of Swords and that Hanged Man in December could be you having some residual feelings about what's going on. It could be you working through your feelings, taking some time before you make a decision. But this just says for you to make sure that you are working through your feelings and you're not burying your feelings. So interesting. Okay. Okay, so in that work through your feelings, you have the Nine of Swords, and this is an anxious, worrisome, up at night energy. And Taurus says, I think that you need to release this. Anything that's causing you to stay up at night may be a broken relationship, a broken heart. These are cards of, the Three of Swords is a card of feeling better about these things. So, in that time to go, maybe you are leaving someone, maybe you're ending a long relationship, something you want to do, but you don't feel great about it. You might have some residual feelings about that over the next 3 months. But ultimately, I think it's in your best interest. And that Five of Wands is about trying things a different way. It's an argumentative energy. I feel like you might be releasing some people in your life who tend to be argumentative, who you feel like you can't talk to. And with that work through your feelings, you may have someone in your life that you need to let go of and release. That could be part of this decision. And it's bothersome to you. It's upsetting. You don't want to hurt someone's feelings. But ultimately, I think that you're going to heal from it and you're going to move on from it. And it's something that you know that you need to do. So whether you're breaking off a relationship, changing your job, physically moving, it could be just, there could be a friend or a person in your life that's toxic. It's a toxic relationship. You need to let it go. It could be you, releasing some bad habits as well, and then feeling better about it. So don't let anything take away from the positivity of this reading, which is the adjustments that you make, the decisions that you make are propelling you into long-term success. You're going to have clarity, you're going to be excited, and you may take some risks, but I think it's going to work out for you. So I think you're going into 2023 with some big changes the end of this year. But ultimately, I think that they are going to make you feel better. And with that work through your feelings, it could be facing, as I said, facing situations that you kind of don't want to face. Maybe like with that 5 of Cups, you've been focused on, you don't want to face what's going on, and don't want to turn around and keep moving away from it. But it's time to do that. It's time to cut it away. It's time to let it go, readjust, and move forward, because you have the possibility here for things to go really well for you. So that's what I have for you, Tauruses, for October through December. Thank you so much for subscribing, watching, liking. Please check other areas of your chart if you need clarification. And I hope you have a great rest of your year.